up at like climbing the stairs, or went up to the top because we heard the floor breaking, right? So it's like he ran in and was just like about to bust into a door.
So he comes up, he hears the creaking above him, and he runs to his left. He busts down the door, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so he flies into a room which is quite large. Immediately, his nose is assaulted by the foul reek of sulfur and other scents less identifiable. Uh, there's a moldering of books all across uh, a desk. There's a large bed. It looks like this is someone's bedroom.
Hmm.
Hence the large bed.
Can I? Sulfur is flammable, right? And if it, regardless whether it is or isn't, can my character roll to see if he knows that?
You can go ahead and roll a what is it called in this game? Is it intelligence,
Yeah,
intellect,
an
something?
untrained check.
Yes.
Big seven.
Mm, yeah, you're like, yeah. It just smells stinky in here.
Gotcha. Do I see anything going on besides just the books and the bed?
There's there's not a whole lot in here. It's a big, pretty nice bed, and it's over to the left side. To the right side is this big desk with all these books on it.
I'm gonna go take a look at the desk.
Look at
Addison
it.
is going to walk on in at this point.
Okay. You walk in. There's no one in here. You see, there's the bed. Ah, it stinks in here. Weird smelling. This is it's just disturbing.
Did you
There's
find anything, Chester?
mold.
My my other guy, Dexter, who went down the stairs, he's just gonna leave the building and try to figure out where the creaking came from. See
He's
if there's like
gonna
something on
He's
the
gonna
roof or
leave the
something.
building.
Yeah,
so
Oh,
he's
okay.
gonna go outside.
yeah.
Okay.
Doug is going to walk into the room and he's going to look under the bed.
Looks under the bed. There's a pot.
Okay, so is the smell coming from the pot?
Not sure. Do you want to check it?
Yeah,
It's a
he's going to.
Stool pot.
I mean,
You pull
it's
the
this.
pot
Yeah,
out from under the bed, and it is empty.
okay.
And you don't think it's where the smell is coming from. No.
Is the bed made?
message from Jason.
It's made-ish. Say.
Haha, okay.
Okay. All right. So it looks like Jay will not be joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Ow!
Usually that.
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
We are in the we are
Oh,
playing in
howdy.
Appalachia. It sounds like there's like random rednecks yelling things in the background.
True,
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
true.
My roommates have been so fucking loud the last few days. They they play Fortnite and Destiny 2 in the
Oh
living
yeah,
room, and they
Fortnite,
just
baby.
yeah.
Is because you were like looking under the bed, sniffing the bedpan and stuff. Are you actively trying to figure out where smells are coming from?
Doug is, yeah.
Chester's just looking at the desk and checking out what books are there.
Adam's gonna open a window if there is one.
There
But
is a single window straight across from the door.
like
All right, you go over, you open the window, get a little bit of fresh air in here.
Are there any
Uh,
closets in the room or anything like that?
no,
Okay.
no, not in here. You're looking at the desk. It it's not the type of desk that has drawers or anything. It's just like a simple wooden like table desk, and it's got these several books on it, and it looks like the books are just absolutely covered with mold. But
Hmm.
it looks like they're still being used, weirdly enough. You examine anything, do anything?
I'm sorry. Did you say there were like? Is there anything I can open on the shelf, like any
shelf.
compartments or like drawers?
No, that's
No,
what I
just
just described. I
Oh, okay.
said there
So
was it's not, it's
okay.
like a table style desk with no drawers or anything like that. It just has these
Is there
books
any other
stacked.
door in this room?
No, just the window that she opened.
Yeah, then I guess I'm trying to figure out where the smell's coming from.
Does the window does it lead onto like a intermediate roof,
It does not. It
or is
does
it just
not.
straight drop?
It's just a straight drop.
Okay. Then it looks like
Yeah.
there's nothing really of interest here. Let's move on.
Oh, Doug's actually gonna pull the covers off, like pull the covers back.
You pull the covers back. God, there's smell coming from the bed. There's also smell coming from those books.
John will.
It
John probably
smells.
would actually pick
Chester's
up
out of here.
one of the books and try to open up, just like I haven't taken about it. Just open up the book to see what it is.
Okay. So the first book, he just grabs one, and is he smart enough to read
That's a good
that he might
question.
read the cover?
Is that
Dang.
an 8? Is intelligence that you need? Yes, he's 12. I think he can read.
He's got a 12. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty smart then. Yeah, yeah, for sure. So he picks up a book called The Book of the Gates of Life and Death. Wonders. Yeah.
Edgy.
That's weird.
Do you open it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. He just definitely just picks it up and opened it right away. Started flipping through.
So he's flipping through. It's a book for sure. There's like entries and stuff, but there are plates in the book. There are images, and when you flip it open, you kind of like flip open, kind of just an image just to see. You're not really sure what you're looking at, but it's kind of horrible. The mold has grown onto the image in a way to almost enhance its disgustingness. But the image itself is almost undescribable. It's an orgy of gore.
Mm.
Gee.
A gorging.
A
Gorgy.
gorgy. Hey.
And this place kind of gives me the creeps. Can we move on? Oh
There are a
God.
couple other books.
Rick.
as well.
These people reading in here. This is outrageous. I'll open the next one.
So there are two more that you can see. One called Wonders of Ye Dark, and one that's it's like barely together called The Book of Ebon Stars. It's particularly creepy looking.
It has my interest then. I'd go to that one next.
So Doug actually also has 12 intelligence, which means he actually can Doug the digger, the ditch digger can raid.
The Ditch
So
Digger.
so
He's
so,
learned
so Doug is going to grab that other book.
the Wonders of Ye Dark.
Wonders of Ye Dark. Yes.
All three books have grotesque and intriguing imagery, dark, and all of them are in various states of decay with this mold around them. So,
Are there words in any of these books?
oh yes.
Doug is going to flip to a random page and read something out loud.
What
Because even though he's learned, like he's still a ditch digger, and he's just gonna read. What he's just gonna like flip to a page and just like read like a line or two out loud, just so it's
okay.
out, out in the universe.
Okay. Do two things for me.
Okay.
One, roll an intelligence check.
Trained or untrained?
Um, we'll go with trained.
Okay, that was a 4.
Okay. And then roll a D100.
A D100. All right. 42.
You read something and it just kind of sounds like gobbledygook, but it gives you a kind of a chill. Nobody else really even noticed.
Okay. Do I like this book? Do
It's kind of interesting. All of these books are interesting if you're into dark shit. The There's something just so weird about the images in these. But if you take them, you'll have to be very careful with them because they're kind of falling apart.
what is this book called?
Like Evan
Which one?
Stars.
The one that I had in my hand?
Was that the Wonders of Ye Dark, or it was that the Book of Ebon Stars?
Ebon Stars. So, Book of Ebon Stars.
Garrett, did your character take the Book of the Gates of Life and Death?
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, he's holding
And
on.
does anybody hang on to Wonders of Ye Dark?
Hell no. You guys can keep your moldy books all you want. I'm out of here.
All right. Doesn't look like there's too much left in here that you can see anyway.
I guess we'll go back out into the hallway. How many other doors are there in this hallway that we have not examined?
So when he ran to the left and ran into that door, he ran past two doors, a door on the right and a door on the left that are to either side of that like end door.
Mhm.
But also, the hallway goes the other way. There are two doors that direction as well, one on the right and one on the left. And then it also turns to the left.
So there's 4 doors in total. No, 5, right?
At least in this hallway.
5 in total, including the one that you already went in, and who knows what around the bend.
Gotcha. Um, Addison's going to walk out back in the hallway, and she's going to open up the door on the left that we had passed previously, coming from the
So,
staircase.
so the one, so the one that would be on her right
Yeah,
currently.
technically on her right currently.
Okay. She opens it up. It's a small closet. Looks like it's used to keep bed linens in it.
I'm gonna sort through the bed linens. Is there anything else besides actual linens, or is it just all nice folded?
Well, they're not nice and folded, but it's still musty in here. A broom falls out. You don't think there's anything else in here.
Okay. Then how about the other door?
You go across and open the other door, and this looks like it's uh it's the room of possibly a child, a very small child. Contains a bed and a little chest with some little poorly carved wooden soldiers upon it.
Hmm.
There's some pine cones on the floor and some other just random garbage, as far as you can
Do
tell.
do the soldiers depict any kind of like scene, or are they just like haphazardly, on the
Nah,
chest?
they're like just a child's toy soldiers, and not good ones.
I don't open the chest.
You open the chest, and it contains the clothing of a toddler.
Okay. Like one that would be smaller than this room warrants.
Uh, this is about the size for a room for this little kid.
Okay.
It's not that big of a room, not particularly. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in here either.
If you peek your head in,
The floor over top of you kind of creaks loudly. Whoever's in that room.
Like directly above.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up. I
You look
assume
up
I assume
the
everything is like
the floorboard. It almost looks like the ceiling is kind of bulging a little bit, and then it kind of goes, and it's not anymore, and you kind of hear some racket up there. What the hell is going on up there?
huh. Maybe we should just head on up to the next floor.
Yeah, so that sounds like a good idea if you can find the stairs.
Who went
maybe,
outside?
maybe they're around that corner.
You're muted.
Not
Am I?
Dan.
Dexter's outside, and whenever you heard the creaking, Chester headed outside. He's just getting out. But
Okay,
then
so
my one character's asleep on the rocker, I believe.
yeah, but the guy that went outside, wasn't he gonna maybe kind of check to see?
Yeah, he was. He was gonna see if he could see anything like on the roof.
Yeah.
Leonard also went outside.
Fred is out.
So
Fred is outside. He's in the Fred is in the smokehouse.
all right. So he comes outside, and there's a couple of them kind of gather outside. You're looking up at the roof.
I just
You can
realized.
see the first floor, the second floor, and then it looks like there might be some sort of a third floor attic. So it appears that there might be something above the second floor, not just the roof.
I just realized that Friar Fred who is in the smokehouse eating the sausage is the guy who also has the cheese dip.
That makes so much sense now.
Is he fat?
I don't
Is he a
know.
big fat fryer?
I
He's a
haven't
he,
decided yet.
is
He
he a
might
big
be
fat guy? He's
he
just
might be a little
chowing on
he
cheese
might be
dip
a little portly, yes.
in the bacon and cheese dip. He's like, screw the Kerwins.
Well, he's out there with some chick too, isn't he?
Yeah. Haley. They're just having a grand old time chowing
Yeah,
down on some meats.
just.
Pass the
Oh
cheese
my
dip.
I maybe Friar Fred is the bard.
We came to rescue these people, but we're just gonna eat all their food instead.
It's a hard life,
Excellent.
you know.
It is a hard life. You're
Yeah,
right. You're right. This
yeah,
this shud life is a
yeah.
it's you got to be hardy. All right. So yeah. So anyway, you have observed, at least the people outside have observed, that there's not just the roof above the second floor, that there are at least 3 stories to this building. Uh, Inside, is anyone doing anything downstairs?
All
Yeah.
right. So, yes. So Jenny is in the kitchen. I think she was looking for
Cooking up the medicine, I'm on the pavement, thinking about the government. Oh, sorry.
huh, I think she was looking for somewhere to wash up after she cleaned up the old man. And
Oh, okay.
and and Jesse is downstairs with a group of people looking for
Hmm.
the basement.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe I went outside and I was checking around back to see if there was a cellar entrance.
Okay. So outside looking around, no cellar entrance. There is some kind of a water pump though that seems like it's working, even though the well did not work.
Okay, it's good to know.
Um, have your smartest outside character make an intelligence check.
Okay, so
Outside, not downstairs, right?
Outside, not downstairs.
Trained or untrained?
Fred has an
Um,
8. Who
we'll
who are
go
you talking to?
anybody who has outside characters.
Okay, so
I'm
Fred's
I'm
got
saying is if there's an outside character, who has the smartest outside character, do you think?
probably not me.
Definitely not me.
Harrison, you're muted again.
Sorry, I didn't want my chewing to come through. I
Ah,
have a guy with 13 outside, Chester.
Yeah, that's
okay.
You're
definitely you.
probably the guy. Yeah, you're
All
probably the
right.
guy.
Go
On
ahead
his side.
and make a
The guy.
we'll say a train check. We'll give you this one.
Oh my god, I
Oh,
crit it.
Holy
I
shit.
rolled a 20. I know exactly
So
what's going on.
so you're like looking around. Everybody's kind of looking around for like the possible basement entrance, and you're looking around. You don't see anything, but you keep looking back over at that well
Hmm.
because it didn't it didn't seem to have water at the bottom.
didn't seem so well.
It had blood in the bottom.
Hmm.
It did.
Just the fact that it doesn't have water at the bottom, or does it now have water at the bottom?
Well, it does not.
Hmm.
It's strange.
Hmm.
I come so
Has there been a
Leonard
drought lately?
No,
Leonard comes around back and
not at all.
he sees, is it Chester? Chester outside? Yeah.
Go take a look in the well again.
Looks like they got a water pump out back behind the house.
There's no water in this thing.
Hey, there are people
Thought I got the
outside.
point.
Maybe we ought to go out and see what's going on.
Hmm.
I'm talking to
Are you smokehouse guy, Fred? Friar Fred?
Yeah, Fred's talking to whoever. What's her
The
name in there with me?
Haley.
Fred.
Haley.
Fred's talking to Haley. Maybe we ought to go see what. Oh, hold on. I need to get my fat person voice. I haven't used a fat person voice in a long time. Uh, maybe I can't do it.
You got it.
You
Maybe
got
I
put. There you go. You got it.
maybe I go to see what's going on. Maybe we ought to go see what's going on.
Suppose so. I've had enough of these meats. Not too bad. Not too
I
bad at all.
I got enough in my pockets, so I think we're good to go.
You and me both, Fred. You and me both. Let's see what's going
He
on.
was dying.
So both of you fill your pockets with
Oh yeah.
cured meats.
Yeah, of
Oh
course.
Oh
hell
my
yeah.
gosh.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh
So,
hell
All right.
yeah.
you think these Kerwins are gonna give us a reward if we even find them? The meat. You
True.
gotta take what you can get.
Listen. Friar Fred is basically a beggar. I mean, he doesn't know where his next meal is gonna come
True.
from.
You're right, you're right.
He's a
He relies
mendicant.
solely on our alms. I get
Yeah,
it. I understand.
yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So they
We ought to
kind of
go outside and find out where.
All right, so Haley leaves the smokehouse with Fred and sees
excellent.
Chester and Leonard standing by the well. Howdy.
Uh,
You guys find anything?
uh, well, no.
Well,
Well, yeah, I can see that. It's right there. So I guess that's a no.
Nothing yet.
What
Something weird's going on in the attic up there.
what y'all find out inside the house?
Well, there's this old senile man that old Jenny is helping out. But so far I think the rest of the group headed upstairs. We heard some. I think there was some creaking going around, and old Chester here wanted to see if there was anything on the roof. Well, I guess if there's nothing heading, I'm heading back inside, seeing if they found anything.
Watch out in there. I think the roof's about to collapse.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Roof's
surprise
about
me.
to collapse. I ain't going in there then.
Hmm.
Whole house looks like it's about to collapse. Dang old mold everywhere. Just disgusting, man.
I had no idea this family was into such freaky shit, neither.
Cameron, is one of your characters Boomhauer? Because
It's slowly turning into Boomhauer. Dang old
excellent.
mold, man.
we've got the whole King of the Hill cast just
Excellent.
standing outside by the well.
I get you, Leonard. Yup.
Yep.
Cracking open a cold one.
That's hilarious. All right. So back inside the house, is there anybody left on the first floor inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesse and Ginny are on the first floor, and then
Okay.
whoever's with Jesse.
Mm, Blangor and Gragoot.
So Jenny has realized that there are some buckets, so there must be an alternate way to get water. There's no water in the house, obviously, but there must be some way to get water. What is everybody else that's downstairs doing?
I mean, our outside people, at least I did, walked back inside. So if I see that Jenny's looking for water, I'll probably tell her about the pump outside.
So if that happens, then Ginny is gonna grab a bucket
And go
and go
outside.
to the pump outside because she knows that the well is dry.
Okay, so she
So
goes and she does that.
so she's gonna start pumping.
I bet she is.
But
Ah,
Jenny, oh Lord,
All right, but in who anyone who was like always downstairs. Like, is anybody? I just want to make sure I'm not skipping over
yeah.
anybody. I want to make sure that if, like, somebody's searching around or
Yeah.
doing anything downstairs that we
Gragoot is
uh huh.
searching like for a way down. If there's a
Yeah,
way, like we were
Je-
looking for a cellar, but he's like stomping on the floorboards, like knocking on
yeah,
floorboards, trying to
yeah.
find a way if there's a basement.
Jesse is trying to do the
Nope.
same thing. He's looking around on the floor trying to see if he can find a way downstairs.
Gotcha, gotcha. Let's have all you guys just go ahead and roll. We'll have you all roll
Luck check.
untrained intelligence checks.
Everyone where?
Everybody who's downstairs searching for
The cellar.
the cellar, yeah, yeah, or whatever could be
Oh wait,
below.
that was wrong. Untrained. That's the second one.
1d10. Oh,
Somehow that's better. Somehow that's better.
sometimes you need to get dumber before you can get smarter.
Sometimes.
Old Paul used to tell me that one. So it's just, I guess it's just Gregut and Blongor at this point.
And Jesse.
Oh, Jesse's getting water.
No, Ginny is getting water.
Jenny's getting water, my bad.
Ginny, Jenny, and Jesse.
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
All right. Your let's see, Blangor is uh is in the pantry, kind of like stomping around. And as he's like stomping around and kind of looking around, he sees that beyond some shelving, it looks like there's a door in back of some shelves.
Looks like there's a door. All right. He'll yell back. Hello, my fellow companions. I think I found a door,
My
and
fellow Americans. I found a door.
I'll try to open it. Pull it open.
All right. So you push aside these uh, shelving, and you open this door, and you can see inside there's a small room with a butcher's block with several iron butcher's knives and cleavers. There are iron hooks hanging from the ceiling with cuts of smoked meat on them that clearly are not from hogs, but these cuts look like they're from some very large men.
Looks delicious.
Soylent Green is people.
People. God, what a
There's
fucking.
a
Can't believe you
Ah,
made me watch that.
what the
there's a
hell is that?
there's a barrel in one of the corners, and there is a basin of water on the floor next to a trap door.
Oh,
So can I see all the way
Hey,
through, or is there like meat hanging down where it's like blocking the view?
No, it's not really blocking the view. You can pretty much
Okay.
see.
All right.
what were these people doing?
There are hanging humans. This is unnatural.
Oh my God. Jesse's pretty smart.
Hannibal.
Jesse remembers that these people fed the entire town last year in winter.
Two
That
years prior.
two
But yeah,
years prior.
everybody
Uh,
on this trip definitely.
uh, oh my God.
You don't think
Oh my
is this
God.
how they did it?
Uh,
Now, I feel like I'd know human meat different from Some old pig meat.
Have you ever tasted human meat?
No, but I know what pig meat looks like.
I
Though
imagine that if you smoke it,
and
there,
seasoned it.
there's probably not much of a difference.
Oh hell, you ain't saying.
In fact, as you sit there in the room, you see that that barrel that's just sitting there, it's full of intestine to make sausage.
Oh, no, 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 no.
There's some unclean intestine on the floor next to that basin of water.
uh, maybe we better go downstairs. Uh, something is wrong here. Something is really wrong here.
I don't
You
know
are
if I want to go
downstairs.
down.
No, I'm talking. There's a
Trapdoor.
trapdoor.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a
Yeah.
trap. There's like an iron rung, and like it's pretty clear that it's
Okay.
you know.
Jesse's gonna reach down and grab the iron rung and just pull it open.
Okay. He pulls the iron rung open, and there's a hole in the floor with it's a narrow tunnel with iron rungs leading down like like into the wall, forming a crude ladder.
If we're in the pantry, um,
Well, you're kind of behind the pantry.
We should.
in the pantry, is there a lantern? Is there a lantern like a stowed in here somewhere?
You don't see one in here, but if you go back to the kitchen, you think there was one out there.
Okay. Hold on, let me go get some light. See,
So,
Jesse's gonna quickly go back to the kitchen and grab a lantern and
all
see
right.
if he can
So,
get it lit.
who is here?
Langor and Groot.
And Jesse,
So just the three of them right now.
And I think at this point, uh,
The guy that came back in. Who was your guy that came back in?
Haley and Leonard.
Okay, so Haley actually went inside then. So both of your people went inside.
oh my
Yeah, I
God,
mean, there's nothing outside.
Okay.
Haley was eating sausage.
No,
Yeah, has
don't you start that now. No, no,
Haley,
that was pork.
Haley was eating sausage. Fred is still outside. Fred has no idea, but Fred might not
Fred
care.
didn't come in.
No, Fred's outside with the other group of people
all
because
right.
somebody said that the roof was about to collapse, and Fred's like, "Hell no,"
All right.
or
No,
Fred's like, "Hell no."
All right. Speaking of the roof, who's still upstairs?
that'd
Doug,
be my other two characters.
Blanky Pickles
Doug.
and John for me.
All right. What are the
Karen
upstairs?
is upstairs
Oh yeah. What are the upstairs people doing? Are they
looking for a way to the attic.
Mhm.
Doug.
so,
The last thing Doug said was maybe it's around that corner.
okay, that's right. So is that group gonna go past those two doors on the other side of the stairway and then turn the corner
Yeah.
to the left? All right. So you kind of peer around the corner and there are uh, there are more doors and this hallway is a little bit longer.
Does it bend again, or is it just more doors?
No, it's just more doors. There's three doors on the right side, two doors on the left side, and it looks like there's a pull string from the end of the hallway on the ceiling.
Well, I reckon that's what we're looking for. Uh, so Addison goes down to the end of the hallway and pulls on the pull string.
Okay. Pulls a set of stairs pops down.
Well,
Perfect. Let's head up.
Yeah, Addison's gonna head up. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Aegis,
All right.
Daedalus is in the back.
Doug's gonna go up too.
Okay, so everybody that's there just they all go up. All right. So you head up.
Uh,
Somebody in this group has a light, right? What if Harrison's character has a
No,
light?
he left.
Oh, you don't have a light?
oh,
Nobody up here has a light?
I thought Addison had a light.
Okay. Okay, well if she has a light then hopefully. So is she the first one that goes up?
Yeah.
All right. So you go up and as soon as your head gets up to the top like past, past
At the ceiling point.
the ceiling point and like into the thing, there is just this loud rushing noise to the other end of the of this what looks to be like a great big attic. It literally sounds like two elephants just ran across the room
Like
over to the
towards.
other side of the room.
Oh, like away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely something up here. I hold up my like lantern and can I see?
You hold up your lantern and you hear this like it's like this screeching like noise, but it's so loud.
Oh God,
What the hell's up there?
I don't know. I don't like it. Uh,
Well, move so we can get on up there.
oh God. Okay, I'm going up.
All right, so you get up to the top and you step out. Do you move around any or just kind of stand there for now?
Yeah, I'm kind of like
Should we
at.
be in order?
Yeah, so who's next?
Second. John will take second.
So
Karen will go third.
do you walk out?
Yeah, I'll take a step out of the way, clear some
Okay.
space.
What do you do anything or do you just stand there as well?
Um, I mean, look around. He's the one holding the book. He still has a book just like in his left hand.
Oh yeah, you're like looking around. Can't see anything up here. It's like a great big attic room, like a big room.
With nothing, no storage at all.
No, it's like empty.
And it smells normal.
It doesn't.
I mean, normal for an attic.
Musty, bloody.
Let me ask you something, and you're gonna have to make it up on the fly.
Mhm.
John, he got kids.
No, he is a kid.
He is a kid. How old?
Oh, he's like 17, 18.
He got siblings.
No, he is for sure an only kid, only
Okay,
child.
gotcha. Smells
Um,
like shit up here.
It smells awful. What are they doing up here?
No, like actually like poop.
feces. Yeah.
This must be their lavatory.
In the attic?
How unconventional.
They shit in their attic.
Uh, what the hell is that?
There.
It's
Answer me.
from the other side, and then you hear kind of a
It's a goddamn T-Rex.
What's going on up there?
Uh, get on up. What's going on up there? Let's get up there.
All right. So
You
does
go ahead.
everybody else come up to the
Hmm?
into the attic?
Yeah.
Everybody who was on the stairs or
No.
kind of waiting in the hallway? No.
No, Atlas is not going up those stairs in this
Okay.
If somebody's in front of Doug is like stuck. So I guess if what Harrison's character said he's third and he's
Mhm.
not moving, Doug is stuck behind Harrison's
No,
carriage.
she finished going up.
Oh, okay.
She
So
moved and
then Doug's
stopped
up.
for no
All
reason.
right.
Doug's up.
Okay. So as each person comes up, the kind of whining increases, and it's
Can we
really
see?
loud.
Can we see where the whining's coming from? We
Harrison,
have a light.
let me ask you a question. Is Karen a mom?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
come
is
on.
it a? It's a.
Have Karen make a trained intelligence check.
Mhm.
Jeez, it seems like could it sounds like a baby. A
That was Chester
really
West.
Oh, that was Chester West.
oh well, the roll
It may
was
or may
made.
not sound like a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already said it, so yeah, it doesn't
Oh
matter.
no.
It doesn't matter. I already said it. You made the roll, so
Hmm.
yeah. Karen kind of recognizes it. It almost sounds like a baby.
Karen Longstick. Oh my god.
I think we should check it out. It
God.
sounds like a child back there.
Yeah, you. Okay.
That ain't no child. That don't sound like no child I've ever heard. What the hell?
All right. Addison's gonna inch closer until she sees something come in view.
She inches a little bit closer, kind of towards the middle of the room. The whining increases, and you still don't see anything. Like you can see the other wall. You can see all the walls up here.
Is there a ceiling?
There is a ceiling.
And we can see all the ceiling. There's nothing on the ceiling.
Hmm.
I assume the ceiling is just like the under part of the roof, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah. The ceiling you can see kind of like
trusses and
the
stuff.
A frame of the house, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell's going? Do we still hear the crying? Like,
Yeah,
is
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you can still hear the like the kind of steps or in fact, as she moves closer, there's kind of like a stomping, like a doo, doo, doo.
Jesus?
That didn't come through, by the way.
And a kind of a cry. And you like the
Uh,
floor buckles when it happens.
like,
Like
can we see where
she's
it buckles?
she's because you it's kind of still dark because you're just one lantern and but you're standing in the middle, but you feel it, like you feel it under your feet, you feel the floor buckle, and you can feel like it feels
Oh my
like
God.
something
Um,
giant is just like bouncing up and down on these, so you can see the floorboards.
yeah, so I'm right on top of it.
Is there anyone on the second floor, or
Aeolus is.
or has everyone come up? Oh, she's down there. So like she's like now like she's like can hear the boom boom from over top and like see like there's like dust and shit coming down.
Is everything okay up there, guys?
Uh,
What
not
the?
sure yet. Doug's gonna walk up and take his shovel and like poke, just start poking into where he hears the noise.
Okay. So Doug's gonna go over like walk over and he's gonna like poke where he hears the noise, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Doug is over there, he's poking. What is Doug's armor class?
Uh, 10.
10. Okay. That's
Doug is
what
instantly
I thought.
eviscerated on the spot.
Hey,
Mhm.
somebody's got to die first in this thing. We got to get this going.
Yeah, there's
I'm
no
feeling
Okay,
doubt.
it. I'm feeling
so
it's about to happen.
It's kind of
so
got to break that cherry somewhere. It's
so
got to happen.
Doug walks up. He walks past the chick with the light, walks all the way up with his shovel. He's it's like loud. He starts poking. She's standing there like holding the lantern, like watching him poking, and all of a sudden his body just goes, just like just explodes to the floor, and just like all his guts and bones just like
Oh,
splatter outwards. 20
What?
damage.
20 damage.
20
What?
damage.
Dude had
Yeah.
1 hit point.
From
he was
what?
he was literally just going like this, and his body just went and just like splat, just like if you like threw a tomato at the floor really hard.
How do you remove a person?
I don't know. There's got to be a way. There's probably some. There's got to be some way on there. But what's her fate? Who's the girl that's holding the lantern that's kind of standing in the
Oh,
middle
I
of the
see.
room?
Addison. Yeah.
Addison. She's literally covered by the gore that used to be vaporized Doug. And I mean, it happens like he does a
Instantly.
poke and then he does another poke and it's just like, and he's just dead instantly.
Yeah, I'm like frozen for a second. Uh, uh,
Also, as that happened, the whining and crying kind of stopped for a second, and then it was like, and then it restarted, but it restarted kind of like really like annoyingly loud and just awful.
yeah, I'm gonna like stammer backwards and book it downstairs past everyone else.
Well, if that happened to Doug, um, everybody upstairs is probably covered in gore.
Yes,
They're covered in Doug.
they're covered in Doug. Also, the shovel is just gone. Like it's just broken into a bunch of pieces with
Oh,
Doug. Like
plus
Doug's things are indistinguishable from Doug, basically.
yeah.
Oh
Well,
no.
Doug had a couple rings that I guess that
Nah,
person is
man,
not gonna.
these
Those rings are gone. That book is gone. It's all gone.
everything that Doug was holding is I mean, unless somebody wants to stick around up here and look for it.
Gotta find out.
That book is definitely gone though, for sure.
Yeah.
That book is definitely vaporized. Those rings might be somewhere around here, but searching. But so literally does everyone scramble for the stairs?
Yeah, sounds like a
Yeah.
solid plan to me.
Schlanky's running saying, guys, I think we should start burning down this building when we get out of here.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think that sounds like a great idea.
All right. So you guys are all slipping around trying to get to the stairs. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
downstairs. Actually, let me go back just in case. Outside. All right. So, who's outside? Is there anyone still outside besides the
so
old guy sleeping on the porch?
so
Friar
Fred
Fred, I believe.
Yeah,
so Fred is
Dexter and
out front.
Chester are outside too.
Fred is out front. Ginny is in the back, getting ready to the pump, pump the water.
That's right.
I'm gonna say that Jenny probably heard some weird shit from the house. She's out back. She probably is like
I think
getting ready to
everyone
pump
probably
water.
heard.
There's probably anybody outside probably heard some weird shit from in that house.
What the
What
hell was
the
that?
hell?
And
What
maybe even
what
saw
the
the house
hell?
kind of shake a little bit.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? We can't try to find the fat boys. What the
Or
hell?
trying to find that fat bush.
Find that fat boy. What the hell is that?
I think the building's falling apart.
So
Everybody
the
comes out and they're covered in Doug.
so the people outside are just chilling at the moment, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So the people inside first floor are going down. Somebody was
Going
getting
down the
ready to go
trap
down
door.
those rungs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse's holding a lantern. As long as Jesse got it lit.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably pretty easy to accomplish. Um, it's lit totally,
Totally
It's
lit.
lit.
exactly. All right, so who's going down first?
I guess
Uh,
Jesse because he's got
Probably
the
the
lantern.
person with the lantern.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I can see this now. The other characters decide to start burning the house down with
Hmm.
the other people inside just because, like, look.
Of that old man, dead.
all right, so you climb down 30 feet
Holy
and
shit.
on this iron ladder until you get to the floor of this chamber. And really, there's not a whole lot in here. There's this room, and you see two doors. Wait, is that right? Hang on. Sorry. There's one door behind some bags of salt that are laying all over the floor.
Well, Jesse can't open the door because he's got a lantern in one hand and a sword in the other. So somebody else has got to do this.
Yeah.
Leonard will go down and do it.
Somebody's got to get that
Langor.
door.
Langor would be behind you. Go down next and do it.
All right. So does everybody then come down?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody who's behind. So you come down into this room. You open this door, and there's a short hallway that ends in a door.
Is it big enough for us to go one or more than one?
Uh, probably probably one at a time. I mean, the door is only big enough for one. The hallways may be big enough to squeeze two of you 2 by 2, but definitely the door is just single. But even 2 by 2 in the hallway in these hallways down here, pretty pretty tight.
Well, Jesse's gonna go second then because he's got the lantern and he's got something in each hand. So somebody who has to be in front to open the door.
Who's gonna come down here and open this door?
Wasn't
Oh,
that?
Langor. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you open a door, you enter this, or you see this room. The floor here, it looks damp and slimy from something dripping from the roof. Wait, there's light. You realize
There's
you're.
light dripping from the roof. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yes.
Oh, God, that's trippy, man.
That's crazy.
Light dripping from the roof. No, you realize you are under the well.
We're listening to that. What was that band what was the name of that band? That trippy band? That's
Uh,
that's the music.
Spongle.
That's what it
Spongle, yeah.
Yeah.
Spongle is coming through the coming through the ceiling.
Oh God. Oh
Yes,
fuck.
you see that the northeast section of this room contains a large iron sausage grinder with a wooden hopper, and there are bags of salt and various herbs piled by here, as well as some barrels of cleaned intestine.
What's
Uh,
what's coming from the ceiling?
there's a light rain outside.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not enough to really bother the characters that are outside, because, whatever, but when you're inside and there's drippings, you can see it. This room
Ah.
also has two doors. One just to the left, and one a little further to the right.
Which one do you want to open first?
I'll go to the right.
Right
So
it
you
is.
go over to that door. Who opens that one?
Leonard.
All right. So once again, there's a short hallway, probably again enough for two by two, but cramped, and a door at the end.
Is
Another
this
hallway.
all dirt? Is this all like made from dirt?
No, it's actually like it seems like it's carved from the stone of the mountain.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
well, guess I'm going down this hallway, opening the door. Hey, shine some of that light over here.
Here.
Thank you.
So you open the door and shine the light in, and there's this area in here is totally stained with blood. Um, there are crates all along the one wall, and there looks to be a very, very thin passage along the left wall. So on the right wall, there's a bunch of piled crates, and on the left wall, there's a very like thin, a very narrow passage.
What the
I'm
hell were these people doing here?
we're gonna look in the crates.
The crates are full of finished sausage.
Mm, yeah, of course.
I don't think I want to eat any of that.
No, I'm good. Yeah. Uh, hmm. Next door then.
So there's no other door in here. Like I said,
Oh,
on the
sorry. I thought
left
you.
on the left wall, there's a very thin passage. There's no door. It's just open, but it's like maybe like 3 feet thin. It's like a very narrow. It's not like your standard hallway. It's like if you went into it, like definitely
Like
only one person
sideways.
at a time. And if somebody was big, they might even have to kind of scrunch themselves up a little bit to slide through.
Um, okay. Here, shine the light into here. I wanna at least see down it a little bit.
Yeah,
Shine the
so
light in.
yeah.
It's kind of long down there.
You think maybe we ought to check out that other door before we go down there?
Yeah, I'm thinking so. I'm not getting very good feeling about any of this.
Okay, so you then backtrack to the room beneath the well, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's beneath the well, thanks.
I already told you that it was beneath the well.
No, you just said that it was outside. You
He
didn't say
did
it was.
say it was beneath the well.
Oh, did he? Oh,
Yep.
oh,
In fact,
okay.
and there's another door there. So you open that wall, and there is it looks like there's like kind of a thin hallway that opens up into a room that's kind of L-shaped. So it's a hallway, it opens up to a room, and then it's L-shaped to the left. And you when you go into this room, you think you hear something in here.
What
Hello?
what exactly do we hear?
Breathing.
Is
You kind of
somebody
hear
in
a
here? Show yourself.
y- actually what you heard was snoring, but it just stopped and kind of went.
Okay.
This looks like a storage room, but from around the corner stalks this. What the hell is this guy? He's a just a drooling mass of muscle with a goat-eyed, chinless head. He's human, but holy shit, this guy looks inbred. And he starts running for you, and it's initiative.
Do you have the initiative tracker up?
I don't. There it is.
Oh shit! I forgot to click on my bingus. Oh,
Oops.
did it go through? It did. Nice.
Wait, are these the people that were splattered by Doug?
No, these are the
No,
people that
okay.
are down in
That
the
are
basement.
in the basement.
Okay.
Yeah, these
Gotcha,
are
gotcha.
basement people.
Thought
Where is
so.
initiative?
I'm not there.
At the
Top
very
right.
top of
Oh,
the
I see
sheet.
it. Okay.
Oh, let's go.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
All right, Garrett,
That's me.
you should make us a "It's a break" image.
Drink
You
break.
could even make us "It's a break" like video if you wanted to, that would go on repeat.
And
Okay.
maybe have that music that goes ba ba. You know.
But yeah, you should make us an "It's a break." We're taking a short break. We'll be back in just a few moments. I'm gonna tell you a I'm gonna tell you a story, a dispensary story. So I was in a dispensary and I was purchasing a strain called Kempai OG, and
Okay.
the girl, the bud tender,
A bud
who
tender.
I was
What a
buying this.
That's
title.
the best thing I've heard in all day.
That's what they are. Who I was buying this particular bud from. She was laughing and talking to the other girl at the counter as I was coming up, and she was like, "I hate this strain." And then she proceeded to tell a story about how, and remember, it's called Chem Pie. She
Yeah.
proceeded to tell a story about how she said she was, some customer was getting this, and she said something else because they say the strain. They said, "Oh, you have this," and she said something else pie, right? And then the customer was like, "Well, I didn't order any of that, but I'll take some."
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
so, you know,
I mean, if they're offering,
felt like I had to share that because it was pretty funny. It was this girl's embarrassing story, and I just, you know.
I feel like if you work at a dispensary, you get some good stories.
Oh yeah, yeah, but I just thought it was funny. What's she
Why?
thinking about?
Why am I on there twice? I didn't roll twice.
Do you have two characters? Out.
No, I just have one character down there. I think
Hmm.
that 6 was left over from last time.
You're not.
That six probably is. Yeah, I think that six is left over from last time.
I don't see you on there twice.
Yeah, because
It's
I do.
it is on there because it's even on the on that one.
Oh, you. Oh, one doesn't have an image. Okay, I see now.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Huh.
That's weird.
Oh, you're gone.
Yep.
Fuck you, man.
Well, no,
No,
I didn't do that.
no, I did it.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, fuck you with that six. All right. Okay. So this guy's he's kind of running at you. What are you doing? Everybody beat him, by the way, in initiative. somehow like everybody's just rocking this initiative. So what are you doing? This guy was kind of like running towards you
God.
with this just kind of this just crazy look in his eye. Big
I'm
muscle
doing this.
bound dude.
Shit in my pants. I can't believe you guys got nat 20 initiatives. Kind of crazy. Um, yeah, I guess
That's
go
what I'm
ahead.
doing.
He's doing that.
Okay, so you all right. Um all right. So with your sword, okay, with your sword. All right. So you slash this guy with your sword. Actually, you have a short sword, so you stab him. You stab him and you stab him good. And he's like, you pull out your sword. He is not dead, and he looks real pissed off. But Garrett,
Seeing you're attacking, Blangor is gonna pull his short bow.
you're probably in too close of a
Too close
range for
quarter
a short bow.
for
Yeah,
short bow. I don't think.
likely. This is like
Uh,
pretty close quarters down in here.
is there anything else nearby that I could grab? Like, is there like a chair?
It's um,
I guess that'll be his action to look around.
it's yeah, it's a storage room. Let's see.
You just throw. You could just throw fists. Just
Go
Yeah,
fist.
we'll say that there you look around and you see like a broom or some kind of a dowel rod that you can use as a club, but it'll take you this act like this round to get it.
That's what Blangor will do then. Uh, and then Goot is just running in shovel overhead and swinging.
Okay. Ah! All right. So you run in, shovel overhead, and you actually miss this guy. He like he gets stabbed, and as he kind of stumbles back from the stab wound, and your shovel like just misses hitting him. Arrow. You're muted, by the way. Oh, okay.
that's that's Cameron,
Is it me?
isn't it?
No,
No,
Harrow is
my
next,
my turn, right?
but actually go ahead, Cameron, because he is in the bathroom.
Ah, okay. All right. So I have two of my characters down here. So Leonard is going to. It's too short of a range to use a bow. So he's just going to. I guess he's just gonna punch him. I don't know. Is that like a 1D something? 1D
So, what's his
two.
strength?
It's 14, so it's a +1.
Okay. Just a an unarmed punch. I think is just your plus. I believe.
Strength.
Yeah.
So I punch him for 1.
So that's what you're gonna do? Okay. Roll. Do you have? I don't know. Is there any? I can't remember. There's no just generic attack roll on there, is there?
Wait, actually, hold on.
Hmm. Is there?
I rolled on like there's several like under melee weapons. I
Uh
rolled
huh.
on something blank and that's what I got. So if you roll on something blank, that's a nat 20.
Oh.
That's a
Oh
20.
yeah, 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 yeah. Do that.
And just forget about the damage because the
Yeah,
damage
yeah.
is going to be whatever it is.
True, true. Yeah, yeah. Just roll on a blank one, and then we'll for the to hit.
Definitely not hidden.
Yeah, you do not hit. You go to punch, and he's yeah, not getting it.
All right.
Did you?
And then Haley is actually going to uh, slightly panic and get the rope out of her pack. And
Okay, so she's getting the rope out. So that's probably then her action.
yeah.
All
Haley
right,
starts throwing the sausage that's in her pocket.
Harrow, are you out?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you can go. What's your guy gonna do? Or I
All
don't
right.
know.
I was gonna say I wasn't sure if any of my characters were even here, but I suppose if Chester and Dexter saw people start heading down into the cellar, then they would have followed. But did they find it outside or inside the house?
Now inside. So if they
Yeah,
were
then I have
outside,
no
then no.
characters there. I'm
Oh, okay. So you
I
don't
didn't
even
even
have.
roll. This is from last time.
Gotcha,
I thought I
gotcha.
was good to go to the bathroom, so
Oh, I understand. That makes sense. Okay,
Oh,
my
dude,
bad. Hmm.
we're
I was
good.
able to
Speaking of which, I
under
probably
me
have to go back in there soon. The Chinese is hitting hard.
Oh no.
that
Oh,
Oh
under
dang.
under melee weapons, I was actually able to go ahead and change it to a 1d1.
I actually probably need to look. What is there? I think is there punch. Damage and death. Uh, yeah, I
Hmm.
don't know. I'm not gonna waste time thinking about it. So the muscle bound goat like guy comes forward and he he starts to lunge back forward to you, and he just straight impales himself on what's his face's sword.
On Jesse's sword.
Yeah, yeah. He just he like literally like walks right back into your sword and then dies and falls off of it.
What
Oh
an
god
idiot.
damn, did he get a 1?
Yes, yeah, yeah. Yeah, an
oh,
absolute failure of a
Oh
fumble as
god.
well.
Oh
Damn.
god. That's amazing.
So
Uh,
yeah, that guy just basically just killed. He just offed himself, and now
Is
you
he
can
naked
kind of.
or is
No,
he
he's wearing
clothed?
kind of like he's clothed. Now that you're looking at him, he looks like one of the Kerwins.
Jesse is an outlaw. Jesse is going to search the body.
This guy doesn't have anything.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy doesn't have anything. This guy's kind of disgusting. But you
What
can
else
kind
is
of
in this room?
well, as I said, it's kind of a room used for storage, and as you kind of go around the corner, there's a hallway leading from this room into another room, and there's something unusual. You you think you hear something in the room beyond.
What do we hear? What's that?
It's hard to say. It could be talking, whispers. What is that sound? It's creeping you out. Is
Is
anybody
it
going to walk
behind?
down into that
Is
room?
I was gonna say, is it behind a door or is it just in a room?
No, it's just kind of there's like a hallway. This room is kind of weird because it like has a hallway that leads into it, then it's like L-shaped and it has a hallway that kind of leads out of it without a door. And there's no door in the room ahead either. You
So
kind of
Jesse's gonna go ahead and start moving forward because he's got the light. So he's light. He's got the light and he's armed, so he's gonna move forward
so you
really slowly.
you slowly move forward. And you move into this room that has these narrow holes, no more than a foot in diameter, drilled into the floor of the chamber. There are buckets of slop in the corners of this room, and bits of meat and rotting vegetable matter, or even some body parts that didn't get smoked or turned into sausage. There's like stains on the floor. It looks like this slop around these holes. And then there's an opening to the right, an opening to the left that are normal sized. And then there's an opening forward that's one of those thin openings. And like I said, there's these like narrow little holes drilled in the floor. And
Oh, okay.
you can,
Uh, can
now that
I?
you're in this room, you can hear it rising up from below, wordless, gibbering cries of pain, moans of hunger. What the fuck is below you? It's like kind of starting to unnerve you. Make a will check.
Is there like a room below the holes, and that's where we're hearing it from?
Must be something below the holes. It sounds like hell down there. It literally sounds like just uncounted masses just writhing and screaming in pain. Uh, yeah, so Jesse is now unnerved. And in fact, anybody else hearing this, basically anybody who's here, also make a will save.
Oh, will. Ah,
Will. What do
double
we have
digits.
here?
All right. So anybody who's in double digits passed. Anybody who's in single digits didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who didn't pass is unnerved and basically has penalties while they're unnerved.
What?
Ugh.
What
I
the
mean,
hell is going
everybody's kind
on?
of unnerved, but the people who are actually unnerved in game are very unnerved.
Very unnerved. Let's see.
Yes.
What the hell? Uh, I'm not liking it down here.
Yes, this
Ah.
is quite odd.
Yeah, indeed. Very strange.
I'm only a child.
Then I try to look down one of the holes, like have someone hold the light above so I can look down.
What what's down there? It's it's hard to see. Uh, the holes go pretty deep. And yeah, it's almost impossible to see what's down there. But if you like put your head down near the hole, have that person make like another saving throw, another will saving throw, since they put their head real close to that hole. Still good.
Exact same.
Blangor Blintz is just
Just,
unshakable.
Yeah.
Steadfast.
just a strange guy, really.
His name is
Yeah,
Langor Bintz. Blintz.
something horrible is happening down there, and it's just like, so what is everyone doing other than he was Blangor was trying to get a look down the holes.
Like Jesse is creeped out and has kind of backed away a little bit. He's kind of backed toward the back of the hallway where we first came in.
Okay.
Not like he's still in the same room with everybody else, but he's like,
Mhm.
back. So he's backed up a little bit now. He's a little creeped out. He had actually given the lantern to Blangor because he didn't want to be near that fucking hole.
Okay. So he does that. Meanwhile, we haven't dealt with the people who were upstairs in a while. So Doug was splattered on everybody. Everybody just ran down the stairs. So everybody like scrambles downstairs and is now back on the second floor,
We gotta get
covered
out of
in
here.
Doug.
Burn the building down right away.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, I'm getting the hell out of here.
There's something messed up, and we cannot let this exist.
All right. So is that group then moving down to the first floor and out of the house with the quickness? That whole group?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So they run outside, and meanwhile, the people outside are like, they're marveling at the house kind of shaking and like crazy things come out, and then everybody spills out of the house. Now there's, I would say, a good portion of the party is now back outside.
It's evil. It's evil. We have to burn it down. Satan himself. I'm sorry, Kerwins.
But wait,
There's no helping you.
aren't there people in there still?
You do a quick head count, and yeah, you've got some folks missing.
Where'd they go?
Ah, Fred.
Still eating.
Um, what do you mean we gotta burn down the house?
There is something absolutely horrendous going on there. We cannot
Doug.
not let that exist.
Doug was just. He's gone.
We
What
gotta
do you
burn it down.
What do you mean he's gone?
Oh yeah, once the people outside get a second to adjust to the to
Everybody's
the
covered in blood.
everybody's covered on like not just blood, but I mean like absolute like cuz they haven't had
Like
time to
bits.
even like wipe themselves off. They're just covered in just absolute just gore, just flesh dripping off them.
What in the hell?
Gotta burn
Oh,
it down.
what the fuck?
Doug's
I'm
dead.
inclined to agree with him. I think we burn it down. Look at him.
But but what about
What
the
the fuck
people
happened in
inside?
there?
We should send in a rescue party to make sure they're okay.
You can go in there all you want, Suge. I ain't stepping inside. No,
Shug.
Suge.
Yes, he's
No,
right.
I,
We can't leave someone behind.
if
Here,
that
here.
demon gets back to our town, we're all done for.
So Ginny actually has a bucket of water and puts it down in front of the people so that they can start to clean themselves off. And she says, "The well might not work, but the pump out back does. Here's some water. Uh, Fred, are you coming with us? We're going inside." Nope.
Nope.
I'm coming. Me too. My two guys are going.
So
Yeah.
Ginny, I guess Ginny is Fred's fucking. Red.
Wally
Nope.
still asleep on the rocker.
If they,
Out.
if they start burning the house,
Excellent.
they're
Everyone's
just
just
gonna leave
forgotten
Wally on the
about him.
Just
rocker.
forgot him. Yeah, he
He's
just gets
literally
burned to death.
75 years old, just napping on the rocker.
Nice.
Going down with the house as it bursts into flames.
All right. Well, who's going back in then?
Okay, so
Blanky and John.
Ginny.
Yeah, my characters are staying outside. Ados is a pussy, and Addison is traumatized. So
Okay. All right. So those characters they go inside and they're starting to search. What's the plan for searching
Hmm.
for your mates? Just
Hey!
so
just
you're
yelling.
just in there screaming? Is everybody just in there screaming or are you like looking through rooms? Like basically what's everybody
Looking
doing?
through rooms and yelling.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
So everybody's kind of looking through rooms, yelling. All right. So you're back in the first floor. Those guys are kind of looking around. The meanwhile, downstairs in the basement, uh, those guys are, yeah, they're pretty creeped out, and they're standing above some hellholes. What are you doing?
I I was gonna maybe head into the small hallways, but now I think we should just leave.
If there are people suffering here, we should try to help them.
You're just saying that, and you're just talking about that small hallway, and you think you see light coming from that hallway. Torchlight or a lamp or something, and it's looks like it's headed your way.
Um,
What do you
Something's
do?
coming.
Well, who is that?
Who's there?
Hello?
Aw, hell, how'd they get down here? You see a man and a woman. They come single file out of that like skinny little hallway, and the moment the woman sees you, she comes at you with the torch that she's carrying, and it's initiative.
Yeah. So what kind of penalties do we have?
Anybody who missed the saving throw just has a minus.
Okay, gotta put my little guy on the map.
My two characters do
Oh
not
my
have
god.
any
Roll
failure.
20 is spazzing the fuck out for me right now.
Ah,
Oh shit! I rolled the wrong initiative. I rolled initiative for two-handed weapons, but I guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
well, no, two-handed weapon initiative is going to be much worse.
Okay, so let me redo that.
Well, not much worse, but worse. Not worse than that.
Definitely not worse than that. I like how there's two harrows on the turn counter now.
Yeah.
There.
Which one is the right one? The shitty
Uh,
one.
The three, yeah.
Oh crap!
that's okay. Oh yeah, mine is completely gone. Yeah.
Yeah, I took Dan away. It's okay. I see
Can you
you.
put it back on there? It's 14.
No, it's fine. I don't think so anyway. No, I can't. No, nah, it's cool. Whatever. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So. All right. Who is that 19?
Oh wow, we all shit the bed. Um,
Yeah.
uh, so that would be Aeolus and not Aeolus, sorry. That would be what are my other two characters? It'd be Leonard and uh Haley. Haley still has the rope out and is like, "What's going on here? What's with all the screaming and the moaning?"
This lady who you think is actually one of the Kerwins is charging possibly actually you with a torch.
Oh no. And Haley's gonna throw the rope she had out at this woman.
Okay.
I don't know if that's like an agility thing or whatever.
So she just throws rope.
Yeah, she's blasting rope right at this woman.
Let's see. Roll a roll an agility check. Untrained.
Oh my god, if you get this woman tangled in rope that you just tossed it, that would be amazing.
Yeah, so
Oh, kind of good.
you toss some rope at her. She ignores the rope and continues forward to you. Uh, Haley smashing the torch
Ow.
uh, into you for 1 damage.
Wow, I'm dead.
And Haley bursts into flames and falls to the ground, twitching. And
Ah,
the uh,
see you,
the
Haley.
guy with her, he's holding what looks to be some kind of a staff. And
I think
let's
Haley's gonna be
see.
sausage soon.
He is.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, seriously? This guy comes towards what's your dude's name? uh
Blangor. Blangor
Blangor.
Bliss.
Towards Blangor. Fortunately for Blangor, unfortunately for this guy, I fucking can't even believe this shit.
I got a one.
Let's see here.
He throws a sword into my hand and
Falls into it.
falls on it.
So he comes forward, he's got this it looks like a staff. He runs forward towards you, like overhead, tries to like overhead. You just like duck out of the way and he like cracks it on the floor and it just cracks in half. And now he's holding the staff that has like it's still kind of like a little bit of the woods, like how it kind of hangs on, so it's like kind of still hanging on a little bit, and he's just like
Yeah.
holding it, like looking at it with surprise. And the wood lady screams, "You idiot!" And that would actually be then. Wait, did your other character go, Cameron,
Oh
or do
no.
you only have one character here?
Oh, well, I do now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so then you go because this is all still on 19 because they got 19s as well.
See, is it possible to fire my short bow in this kind of situation?
Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's tight in here, but I'll say that you probably already have a penalty, right? Maybe you have a little bit of a bigger penalty, but go ahead and fire that short bow if you want. All right, man or the woman?
The woman that just killed
The woman that just killed your
Haley.
friend. That makes sense. Okay. Uh, you 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 like fire off your short bow real quick, and you like hit the woman in the neck, and she's just like "Ah, ah, 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 ah." She falls over, and she
God
is dead.
damn.
and the guy's like, oh, he's he looks uh he looks like he's not having a great day. He's like, Carolyn, Carolyn, and now it's Garrett.
So Blanker was running to find like a the mop or broom that was in that room to use as a staff.
Yeah, he already had
He
he had
has it.
already got it. Yeah,
All
because
right,
that was like before this fight. So
then I'm using that. I'm hitting the guy right in front of me with it.
all right, just go ahead and if you click
Mop.
on one of the blank spots, I think it's already set for D4. So it's like it's
Oh, all right,
exactly what it needs to be.
all right.
Mop, nice. Oh,
Oh, look at that!
oh no. So
Oh
you
Familiar.
like
yeah.
go over and you just Bangor just like whacks him in the head, and the guy's just like his just neck goes just like, and the guy just like falls over. And these two people are now dead.
Gotta loot the bodies.
Yeah. So literally, Jesse's instinct kicks in. These people are dead. Loot body.
Okay. Um, let's
Because
see.
these
Maybe
guys
they
are
have something on them that
These guys are
helps.
crazy and rich.
That'll let us know what's going on here.
Uh,
You never
bes-
know.
besides the torch, which is still lit along with Haley, um, and the broken thing and their clothes, they have 20 silver pieces amongst them.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Okay.
Wow. What an encounter.
Why? What were they doing?
Ah,
Why did they just attack us like that?
I don't
Are you,
know, but
is Harrison in
Haley's
this?
dead.
Ah, ah, I don't like this.
We should
Uh,
go.
the uh, the I think that we need to get back to the town and let everybody know what's happening up here because this ain't right. I don't care what's downstairs. We got to get out of here.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm not feeling too good about any of this. I'm not trying to die today either.
Okay. So what are those characters doing then? Are they headed back?
I'm heading back.
Yeah, I think we're headed backwards.
What about those people downstairs? Or no, wrong character.
Yeah,
What
you are the
about
people
those?
downstairs.
No, the down the
Oh,
holes.
oh yeah, yeah, the people down the holes.
Or anything like these people. They should be
You can
suffering.
still hear them, by the way. Like it's still going on, like this horrible sound. It's been ever present.
If you want to
They
go
are
find
trapped.
out, go do it for yourself.
We need a lot more people.
Yeah, so Leonard goes back upstairs. Back up the
Yeah,
trap door.
Jesse is basically like, nope. He's noping the fuck out of here too.
Okay. All right. So
What if? Wait a
is
minute, Garrett's people. He hadn't said what he's doing yet.
that's what I was
Uh-oh.
gonna say. Is anybody gonna either try and because there's at where you are right now, like in this room, there's three ways to go.
Oh, also, Jesse picked up the torch from the old woman
Okay.
because he doesn't have the. He's getting out, and he
Hmm.
gave Blangor the light.
Okay.
That is what Blankor is convinced there are people still trapped in here.
All right. So at this, yeah, because besides back, there's an opening to the right, there's an opening to the left, and then there's the opening forward that those people came from, and it's one of those really thin openings. It's like very narrow.
I feel inclined to go where they just came from.
Okay. Just Blangor
Uh,
or both.
what is Gregut feeling? You know, he has a pretty low intelligence. Yeah, he's going.
All right. So the two of them, who's first?
Blangor.
Okay. Blangor and Blangor, those two guys, they start to kind of go through. He's got his mop. They're headed on. Does anybody wait, or does everybody just like say everybody else just piece the fuck out immediately?
Bye.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that that group of people gets back to the first room where they can go back up to the first floor right about the time. Well, actually, first, well, let's see. Uh, how fast is everybody running? Or let me ask you this: is everybody just going at a normal speed, or is everybody booking it the fuck out of there?
Now
Jesse's
this,
not Jesse's not running, but he's actually like he's not waiting he's not searching around. He's just making his way back.
Okay. I'm gonna say yeah, they probably are good because because that chamber is so small. It's gonna take or the one passage is so small. It's gonna take those two guys a little bit to get through there. But I'm gonna say you guys, everybody else gets back to that first room with the trap door in the ceiling, right about the time that the people who are looking for them discover that trap door, and that group is kind of meets then. But we're gonna go to Blangor because he's headed. Oh yeah,
he's going down.
yes, he is. So you you go through this tiny little area, and then finally it opens up into what looks like a large cavern. As you approach, you can hear an aged voice chanting in some vile and unknown tongue. The floor of the chamber is covered with thick boiling mud in which it looks like human blood has been boiling over for centuries, creating this mud. You see that there's like this whole thing of mud, and then all the way across on this ledge, 40 foot up, you see this old guy, and he's chanting. And then you see her, Bessie Kerwin. She is she looks like she's maybe being given for sacrifice. And isn't that old Grandpa Kerwin? Old Ike. Something is crazy is happening here. And he's chanting and yeah, she's
Are they within 150 feet?
yeah, yes.
Can I pull my short bow and take a shot at him?
Yeah, who are you trying to take a shot at? The old guy? Bessie. I'm trying to take a shot at Bessie.
I kind of thought about it, but no, old guy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You could absolutely take a shot.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh wait, I did that. Range to attack is short. What is? How far away are they?
Oh, they're probably at your long
long. So at
Well,
150,
no, let's see. They're probably at your medium, actually.
medium, over
Yeah,
100, but under 150.
yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
would say.
Actual roll. Here we go.
Oh
Not
no.
better.
Dang.
All right, so you shoot a horribly missed shot, and it doesn't even get anywhere near the Grandpa Kerwin, who seems to be chanting, and doesn't even seem to notice you. He didn't even notice the arrow. Didn't get it
Not
close
that
enough.
bad.
And he's just in a rapture of chanting.
He's still chanting.
Mhm. Yeah.
Uh, and you said there's like a big pool of blood still in between where I couldn't even approach, right?
It's like bubbling blood.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like there's like I don't know. It looks like there's maybe another way. Like it looks like there's maybe another way to get up there, but not from here. It looks like you'd have to cross this boiling blood and it would be pretty rough. You could try.
Langer's just gonna, I guess, keep taking shots.
Okay.
Um,
Go ahead.
yeah. Uh, same distance.
Uh what's your other dude doing?
That's what I was thinking. He's gonna look around to see if there is a way up there, and then if not, he's probably gonna say, "I'm gonna find another way around," and then head back.
All right, he this time you hit him and it like strikes him in the leg and he's like, "Ah!" And he's like, "Curses! Who is there? Who is there?"
Your mother.
Stop what you were doing. This is
You
an
you
unholy abomination.
Oh, 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 I must curse you. Fuck you. Ah! And he starts chanting again. And he's like ignoring the wound and is like, this is like an arrow sticking right out of his leg. He just starts chanting again.
He's just gonna keep another arrow.
All right, go ahead. All right, this one misses him, and he just continues to chant. Uh, what will you do?
Yeah, that is Blangor's plan. It's just arrow after arrow.
All right, just you can go ahead and send another one in. All right, let's see. That one hits him. It strikes him in the chest. Just as he finishes his chant, he falls over dead, but the ground, the mud starts to erupt, and a column shoots up from the mud. An amorphous column of mud rises, and these tentacles shoot out from it. One of them shoots towards Blangor. Did I even say his name right?
Yeah.
I don't think it might not
Would not
matter whether
matter.
you
Yeah.
say his name right here or not.
the It does miss him though, just barely. And you see that you see that that Bessie Kerwin dives into the column and is enveloped by the column. Do you stay
Uh,
to fight?
no, I'm running back. I'm running back to the entrance.
All right, you turn to run. One more tentacle slices out to try and get you, but actually doesn't. And and you begin to run back to the where you found the others. Now the other people have now met.
Ah, we gotta get out of here. There's some strange shit down there. We've got to go back to town and get more people.
Haley died. We gotta go. It's not right here.
Uh,
Crazy.
Doug's dead too.
What's happening?
I don't know. When that tentacle thing happens, does everything? I mean, does that actually cause like the whole house to shake?
No, no, it's not shaking down here.
Okay.
Uh, but it doesn't take too long for the other two, the Garrett's two characters, to show back up. If one of them, one and then the other ones, because that fight, like obviously was only it was less than a minute.
What
Yeah.
happened?
The old man was doing a ritual in front of a pit of blood, sacrificing Bessie, and summoned a blood monster. I killed the old man, but I didn't stay to fight the blood.
Uh, did you just say blood monster?
Yes.
We gotta get the fuck out of here. So,
Yep, sounds good to me.
yeah.
Light the building. Yeah. We have to light the building on fire, light everything, raise it all to the ground.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Is
if
is that the
somebody actually
plan?
said light the building on fire,
Mm,
Jesse has a torch in his hand and starts going around, just start anything that he sees
The
that is
curtains.
flammable, he's just going around and just starting.
Okay.
So
So he
Jesse,
starts he starts lighting a fire, various things. What about the old man?
Fuck him. He's probably he's
oh
senile.
no,
He's
oh
part of the
no, no,
health
you know,
fund
god
family.
damn it,
Jenny
when
cleaned
Jenny
up that.
can't, she can't.
when you get to that stage of, dementia and stuff,
He, she,
Are
she's
you gonna let him burn alive?
so Ginny's like, somebody's got to help me. Go into the room. We've got to pull him out. He may not know what's going on.
Gabriel! Oh, I think I pooped him again. Oh, it's
So
getting
Ginny,
hot in here.
so Ginny's gonna run into the room to try to drag this guy out of bed.
All right, he
If
is
any,
kind of skin and bones.
I don't know if there's
Uh,
anybody to help him.
No.
If there's anybody to help her.
how,
You're lucky I'm a God loving man. Slug one of his arms around my shoulder. Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
all right, so you take the poop covered old man, you get out of the house, and it starts to go ablaze. You've raised this shit. It's starting to go ablaze. Do you
What the hell you all doing out there? Where's
Uh,
where's where's Haley?
Haley's dead.
Are you an idiot? That's somebody. That that sausage. What are you eating? And he walks over and he slaps it out of Fred's hand, and he's like, "It's people. The sausage is people." Fred,
Yeah, how's Fred react?
Fred reacts like uh Fred throws up
Nice.
because Fred got a 6 on his will save, so Fred throws up.
So Fred throws up, and the house begins to burn. Are you going to also burn the smokehouse, the abattoir, the other buildings, the other two buildings?
Yeah,
All right. So
we're burning all the
you're just
motherfuckers.
burning everything.
Yeah.
Even if we can even try, even if
Somehow cover the trap door, or just get the house to collapse on it.
nah, he's even thinking if he can somehow figure out how to burn that fucking pig pen, he's gonna burn that fucking pig pen.
Is somebody gonna wake the old man up? You
Uh,
gotta wake. Somebody
does
gotta wake
anybody
that
Guy
old
remember?
man
in
up.
the
Does
rocking
anybody
chair.
remember the old man?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not thinking about that old man in the slightest.
Let's see. Let's see. Do I remember the old man? Because he came with us.
It's like enough to remember.
I don't know if that's enough to remember the old man. Does Jenny remember the old man?
Hell no.
Or what about Friar Fred? Does Friar Fred even
I
care
heard
about the old
Fred.
man? So none of my characters even
Looking like
remember.
old man's dying.
Like none of my
Oh,
characters even remember the old man. I don't know about anybody else. How anybody else wants to do it, but my characters don't remember the old man.
yeah, we gotta
Does the old?
go.
Leave it all up to Blangor.
I feel like there's a lot of commercial.
I mean, he did roll a 10 out of 10.
True. Probably remembers the old man. I feel like everybody coming out probably is gonna wake this dude up because they're all rushing out, screaming and yelling and talking about the shit that, Haley's dead, Doug's dead, covered in gore. They're probably like making all kinds of noise. There's fire. They dragged that old guy out. I feel like that old guy probably woke up.
Well, then he wakes up. Hey,
So
old man, we're getting out of here. We
so
gotta go.
you've lit all the buildings afire and they're in a blaze now. Is it back to the town?
I think it's back to the town. Where
Yeah.
else
I
will we
think it's
go?
back to the town.
All right. You make the
With
long
with the one survivor of the clan who is like shit covered and destitute
and old
and
is gonna
old,
die.
probably half naked.
So so you get back to the town. Um you've been dragging this old guy for a while. By the time you get back to the town you realize he's dead.
The old man is dead.
Yeah, he died on the trip.
Oh wow. Okay.
Damn.
And you make it back to the Hound, the bar in your little town. And and there you are. A lot more people survived than I thought. You didn't
Man, see, I think I just have this feeling that people were a lot more cautious
mhm.
than the first time we ran through one of these grinders.
True, true.
I
Yeah,
just
some
feel like I acted how I thought my characters would act.
true, true. That's also probably true. So now you've got some characters. Now here's the thing. Did any of those characters actually do enough to like
Do anything.
get to like I
I'd
don't
be down
know.
to run a more serious grinder, like a another grinder where we narrow it out even more.
Yeah, these characters might have to come back for
Double
another
grind.
grinder.
I think
A
that
double
the
grind?
enemies just kind of shit the bed here today.
Yeah, they kind of did,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like
Yeah.
it's I didn't realize how kind of sparse a lot of the adventure was.
There
There's
was a
like
lot more searching there wasn't really much enemy. There,
Yeah, it's all the stuff was kind of there was some other weird shit that you did not get to in the downstairs, like in the basement. There was what the
Yeah,
fuck is this thing?
2 whole rooms and then a hallway.
Yeah, there's some stuff. I'll go ahead and holy shit. There was this there was there was a place called the Oubliettes of the Damned. You didn't get there.
oh
Yeah,
my God, though, you realize though that the only loot, because the only two people who actually looted anything were Doug, who had who
who's
had
dead?
jewelry, who's
Mhm.
completely obliterated. The only other loot are 20 silver pieces that Jesse took.
Mhm.
That
Wait,
Jesse actually like just gave out to everybody.
somebody else doesn't have a book?
John has a book.
Okay.
That's right.
So
Okay.
there's a book and 20 gold is what you got out of it.
20 silver. Not
20
even 20
silver. That's
gold.
right. 20 silver. A book and 20 silver.
Oh my God.
And a stomach full of fat men.
Even.
Well, no, he threw all that up.
I mean, he was scarfing for a long time. He
He was
digested
scarfing.
some.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Ugh.
Ah,
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, Blankor tried to fight, but I don't know. A one
I
v giant tentacle blood monster seemed a little.
Je- Jesse got
Yeah,
one
yeah.
kill. Jesse got a kill.
True. That's true.
Jesse did get one kill, but that was a. But I mean, the
Let's
thing is
see.
like,
My
I think
characters barged into many rooms, but just not the rooms with enemies that were like tangible.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, I'll say everybody got 5 experience for this one.
Okay.
Not quite the 10 that you need to get to first level. Actually, we'll say that everybody's got 5, and then let's see who had that kill.
uh,
What?
just well, Jesse hit the guy, and then the guy got a one and impaled himself on Jesse's sword.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's
that's
not.
how the kill happened.
That's true. The only who killed
Leonard
the
Leonard
lady?
got it killed.
Leonard
He
got a kill. He
yeah,
got
he
a he
shot
got
her
a
in the neck.
neck shot on the lady, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Oh, and the other guy
yeah,
got a
Blankor.
kill. Blangor actually got a kill because he killed the old man.
Yeah, the other dude downstairs.
He killed
Oh,
no,
true,
he
true.
killed two people.
Yeah,
Blangor did.
and the old guy doing the ritual,
He
but
he killed the old
You
guy
know
with the
what?
ritual.
You know what? I'm gonna say Blangor might be first level. I'm gonna say
Blankor maybe.
Blangor might have
Blankbird
that 10,
got it.
Yeah,
might have that
Blangor
10
made it.
experience. I'm gonna say he might be first level. I'm gonna say that your two, Cameron's guy and Dan's guy, they're at 7 experience, and everybody else is at 5 experience.
I'm about it.
We'll
Okay.
have to see what Blangor is gonna become.
Can we do that now?
I mean,
We got a
probably
we
we
got
have
a
a
little bit of time.
what is let's see. Let me see his.
Yeah, let's find out what Blangor becomes. Because if Blangor becomes something, he doesn't go through the next grinder, would he? Right?
Oh, he
Because he'd
could.
be too.
I mean, a first level character could still go through the
Eh,
grinder.
He was my highest stat roll character too.
Ah, yeah. Okay. So what do we got here? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's like actually a legit character. I feel like high strength, high stamina. This guy is some sort of fighter, if not just straight up fighter.
Yeah, he has the personality of a fighter too.
I don't know. I think he's got the personality of a ranger. He's got the bow and he's
Ain't no rangers
lawful.
in this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
hunter by trade, you know.
Definitely.
Bear
Yeah.
wrestling. That's what he enjoys.
But BARE.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh
Oh.
my.
Oh my.
Damn.
Oh,
I gotta
Yeah,
say
that's
though,
oh dear.
Doug, best kill of the night. What ki-
Splat.
what killed Doug?
Oh, it was a baby rattle.
yeah, I mean, what do you think killed Doug?
I mean,
A
with its
giant
fist,
baby.
with its fist, or with like a big, like something.
With its fist.
Oh my god,
Was that a crit 20 or was that just an average roll 20?
that had to have been a crit.
No, that was just a regular roll.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think people were really meant to fight the baby.
Considering it was invisible,
It could, yeah, man, and it could do, it, it did 1d24 damage.
Oh my god.
Oh.
all my
Yeah.
characters except for one have one health, as you
Mhm.
saw.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it would have just absolutely just, yeah. I mean, it was meant to just annihilate some characters, basically.
Which it did.
So what do you think? What do you think going forward this looks like? Like, do we get the town together and we go back, or do we just run a different kind of grinder adventure in the future?
That's up to you guys. If you want to possibly, if you think that there's more to look at there, then there might be more to look at there. But if not, then it depends on if people want to go back or not. If nobody wants to go back, then maybe there's no more to look at. But it just depends. I have another grinder prepared, but it doesn't have, it's not connected to this one technically.
Yeah, I think most of my characters, if not all of them, are traumatized or just
Like fuck that shit.
Mhm.
very uneasy.
hmm Also, there's always the possibility of, like, I don't know, maybe one or two of these characters weren't meant for the life, and maybe you roll up a new 0 level to replace that
Yeah.
one.
I'm
You
thinking
know,
that Friar Fred is not meant for the life.
some of the, I don't know, man. Fred might be.
You
It's
never know.
possible. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he ate that sausage and had some of that good smoked sausage.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, this thing is crazy because the under warrior. So I'll read just this one part just so that you can get a little feel for it when characters get classed. Attack modifier. Unlike other classes, warriors do not receive a fixed attack modifier at each level. Instead, they receive a randomized modifier known as a deed die. At first level, this is a D3. The warrior rolls this D3 on each attack roll and applies it to both his attack roll and his damage roll. On one attack, the die may give him +1 on his attack roll and damage roll. On the next, the die may give him a +3. The deed die advances with the warrior's level, climbing to a D7 by 5th level, and then higher up to a D10 +4 at 10th level. The warrior always makes a new roll with this die in each combat round. When the warrior has multiple attacks at higher levels, the same deed die applies to all attacks in the same combat round. So,
Interesting.
some pretty cool stuff. There's this thing called Mighty Deed of Arms. Warriors earn their gold with pure physical prowess. They swing across chapels on chandelier chains, bash through iron-banded oaken doors, and leap over chasms in pursuit of their foes. When locked in mortal melee, their mighty deeds of arms turn the course of battle. A brazen bull rushes to push back the enemy lines, a swinging flail to entangle the beastman's sword arm, or a well-placed dagger through the enemy knight's visors. Prior to any attack roll, a warrior can declare a mighty deed of arms, or for short, a deed. This deed is a dramatic combat maneuver within the scope of the current combat. For example, a warrior may try to disarm an enemy with his next attack, or trip the opponent, or smash him backwards to open the access to a nearby corridor. The deed does not increase the damage, but could have some other combat effect, pushing back an enemy, tripping him or entangling him, temporarily blinding him, and so on. The warrior's deed die determines the deed's success. This is the same die used for the warrior's attack and damage modifier each round. If the deed die is a 3 or higher, and the attack lands, example, the total attack roll exceeds the target's AC, the deed succeeds. If the deed die is a 2 or less, the overall attack fails, and the deed fails as well. So, some pretty cool things.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I gotta pee like crazy.
Yeah, we actually got a lot of people in chat.
Do we?
I actually have to scroll through the chat.
We'll talk to some people in chat while I take a leak.
So Cameron,
Yeah.
you said I saw that you were in chat for
The BVU.
yeah, the WVU tournament, and I beat Z Hammer that day, which is cool. But I've been entering all the Pittsburgh tournaments too,
Cool.
or the
How's
last
that
two
going?
at least. I got fifth at the both of them so far, out of like 32 and 33, I think.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's definitely not too bad. The this last time was kind of a heartbreaker because the guy I faced in winter semis was the same guy that I beat prior, that I like made the upset to get so far. And so I was like, okay, perfect. I've got the perfect line, to just get to winners finals and top 3 easily. But
Yeah,
I
but you brought
lost
it back
this
on you.
time. He did. He's a Sheik player and he agrees to the no chain grab, which is like cool. But then he bans Yoshi's and picks FD. What the heck? That's
Interesting.
like you're breaking. It's like you're not chain grabbing me, but you might as well be at that point.
Yeah, certainly strange. He's a neutral player, I guess.
He is. I think it's just that he understands that I'm going for the scrappy play style more, and so he wants to avoid giving me that as much as possible.
Nobody wants to talk to you, Dan.
Nobody does. No.
Yeah, you're like, did you enjoy? And then, no, no. But yeah, I think that's it for the stream tonight for the game, right?
I think so. I've gotta go to bed for a few hours. I've got to wake up in 6 hours for work.
Oh dang. Well,
Mm.
good night to you, and good night to everyone. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Hey there, this is Garrett from Dicks in the Dark. Check out our live stream every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't worry about missing a stream. The VODs are uploaded to the YouTube channel the following day. Check out the links in the description below.
Go